Hello guys and welcome back to another tutorial. In today's video I'll show you how to rotoscope cars as smoothly and precisely as possible, and I'll also show you a simple trick for getting a much more accurate selection. Sometimes you might get weird selections like this, which can look really bad in the final edit. So, let me quickly show you how to avoid this and get a much cleaner result. Just a quick reminder that you can grab the 16mm film shakes. I made them specifically so you don't have to waste time keyframing the same movements over and over. AM film shakes are perfect for speed ramp edits, cinematic edits, and more. The link is in the description if you need them. Let's select the Object Matte tool, or if you're using an older version of After Effects, you'll have the Roto Brush tool instead. Double-click the video with the tool selected, and we can start rotoscoping. The Object Matte tool does a great job in the 2026 version of After Effects, but sometimes it can still struggle with precise selections. At first, the selection may look fine, but once we zoom in and check the entire car, we can see that some areas aren't selected correctly. So, as you can see here, the selection needs some fixing. I'll select the Quick Selection tool, which works like the Roto Brush tool, and start correcting the selection. It looks better now, but it's still not completely accurate. So let me check the other side first, and then we can correct it using a little trick. And here we have another messy area. This part is a bit harder to fix because both the background and the car are dark. So here's a simple trick that can make this much easier. Click Toggle Alpha Overlay to enable it. This adds a solid color overlay behind the area you're rotoscoping, replacing the background with a much more visible color. This makes it much easier to see the edges of your selection and correct them precisely. You can also change the color of the overlay. I like to set it to white because it's much easier for me to see the edges against a white background. You can also make the background completely white instead of having it partially transparent by increasing the opacity. For this case, 50% works fine, so I'll set it back to that. Now let's select the Quick Selection tool, or the Roto Brush tool if you're using an older version, and continue fine-tuning the selection. And look at how much cleaner the selection is now. You can also fine-tune it even further by adjusting the feather, contrast, and shift edge settings. Let's set the feather to around 10%. This slightly softens the edges of the selection, making them look more natural and less sharp. Next I'll slightly decrease the shift edge. This moves the edge of the selection inward or outward, helping us remove any unwanted parts around the car. Finally, I'll set Reduce Chatter to 100%. This helps smooth out small, unstable movements along the edge of the selection, making the rotoscope more consistent. Once you're happy with the selection, switch the view from Alpha Overlay back to Alpha Boundary, and then freeze the selection. And that's it guys. This is how you can make your rotoscoping much more precise and smooth. Don't just rely on the first selection. Always take some time to check the entire subject and fine-tune the edges for better results. Otherwise, your transitions can end up looking rough instead of smooth like this. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like.